What's up guys, my name's Christian, welcome to my channel, and first things first, I just want to apologize for not uploading for quite a while. I've been really sick with a bunch of different things, mainly being a urinary tract infection, and two, I've been really busy with church, so those things together have just kept me not able to upload. But with all that unhappy/happy stuff with the church stuff going on, you guys have been asking me a lot of really cool and good questions on Ask.fm, so I wanted to take the time to answer them. Okay, so the first question right off the bat is a really good one, and it is what do you do if your leader is difficult, if he doesn't value people and treats them as merely subjects? Do you tell the higher ups, for lack of a better phrase? Do you tell another accountable leader? And what if he's so stubborn that he doesn't listen to his flock? And if he doesn't listen to his flock, which is basically the people who he is in charge of teaching, yes, you need to tell a leader, the elders of the church leader, like the leader of the entire church. Just tell somebody, because one leader can pollute the entire church. The leaders are in charge of making sure that everyone that is being led at the church is being led correctly. And if one leader is out of line, then it could pollute the people that just go there to be led. It could pollute the other leaders. So yes, you need to tell somebody. So please do so. And if nothing else, go to another church, or perhaps think about making your own church with a better setup of leaders that are more in tune with Christ. Another question that you guys can also answer down below, even though you guys can answer all these questions down below and give your input, and I encourage you to do so. Anyway, the question is, how do you unwind after a busy and hectic week besides bonding with the Christian community? And I wind down by playing computer games, by thinking about my YouTube channel and ways I can improve. I wind down by I go down to my grandmother's quite often during the weekends. Yeah, it says after a busy week, so yeah, weekends. Sometimes my aunt comes over and we all go to my grandmother's. I watch YouTube a lot besides making videos, so that definitely helps. I listen to music. Just normal everyday stuff, really. Not really anything extravagant. It's kind of hard to find stuff to do around here, but you know, you make do, and there is stuff to do. We have a park that I don't really go to this time of the year because of cold weather, but I do go to very seldomly. So yeah, just stuff like that. So tell me what you guys do to wind down after a long and hectic week, because Lord knows we have a lot of those. Another question I thought was kind of funny is, how much affection can you tolerate? I've never really been the lovey-dovey type. I definitely don't mind hugging people, you know, touch on the shoulder, things like that. Minor things, but unless I am married to someone, I don't go beyond the realms of that. I don't mind handshakes. I don't mind, where are some other gestures? I don't know, if you guys can think of other small gestures, be sure to put those down below. But I don't mind handshakes and hugs and, you know, things like that. But as far as kissing goes, that's reserved for wives and maybe girlfriends if you're really serious in that relationship. But the thing about kissing girlfriends is, and this isn't to put down on anyone who does kiss their boyfriend or girlfriend, it's just it could lead to so many other things that are sinful. Not that kissing itself is sinful, but it can definitely lead to things like that. So I try to stay away from it when I do have a girlfriend. I sounded like such a player when I said that. That was the wrong wording, but anyway, yeah, just hugs, you know, kisses from family members, and, you know, touches on the shoulder, things like that. Just minor things. I'm not very lovey-dovey. Another question that I definitely felt needed to be addressed is, would you date someone who used to have a problem with cutting themselves and has the scars to prove it. And my answer is yes. Depending on other circumstances, I probably would. I wouldn't not date somebody based solely on the fact that they cut themselves, because no one should be exempt from love just because of mental problems that they've had or a certain way that they coped with problems that they've been through. And no one should be, not allowed to be loved just because they do something the wrong way. So yes, I would. Another somewhat depressing question is, do you have a TV in your bedroom? I do not. I used to, but when Hurricane somebody came around, my aunt and uncle had to move into our house for a few months, and they used my brother's spare room, and we moved my TV into that room because I didn't use it that much. So, yeah, and it's still in there, and we just haven't moved it back yet. So, no, I don't have a TV, but I mean, I have my computer, and that's really all I need. Although I would like a TV, admittedly. But no, I don't. And another question is, should evolution and creationism be taught side by side in school? And my problem with this is you're teaching two ideas that clearly contradict. So I feel that if you teach them side by side, it would confuse the students because I mean, well, maybe if you're not teaching that one side or the other is right, maybe you could just teach about them and what both sides say. But if you're trying to teach that one side is right, then you should probably just stick with that one side, because if you try to teach that both sides are right, obviously it's not going to work because both can't be right. It has to be one side or the other. So that's kind of a confusing question, and I probably gave a more confusing answer than I needed to, so I apologize for that. So another really good question is, when faced with an important decision that may affect others, which of the following considerations would you rank highest? Justice, compassion, practicality, or self-interest? Well, self-interest, that wouldn't be really valued at all when you're dealing with something like that. So we'll just stick with justice, compassion, and practicality. And the thing is, being a Christian, you can't really favor one of those over the other. You have to favor all of them equally, because justice without compassion and practicality, sorry, throat hurts, just becomes more like a dictatorship, I guess, for lack of a better phrase. If you guys have a better phrase, put it down below. But also, compassion without justice, you just let things slide too much without giving the necessary consequences to people's actions, and you run the possibility of chaos erupting. You can be too merciful if there is a such thing. There probably isn't, well, I know there isn't with God, but with humans, there might be. So you have to balance them all out and equalize all of them. And to end this off, I'm going to present you all with probably one of the most glorious puns I have seen in a long time. Do computers count rams instead of sheep when put to sleep? And I'm gonna say maybe, but don't discriminate. Maybe they count cows, maybe they count chickens. Don't discriminate against the animal kingdom. Don't be speciesist. There are plenty of other animals to choose from. People have plenty of different barnyard animals, so could be sheep, but leave other room for the other species. No need to discriminate, man. No hate. So those are all my questions from Ask.fm. If you guys would like to have more of these videos done, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have other video suggestions, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because otherwise YouTube will not show this to anyone. And I thank you all so much for your support and your patience. I know I haven't uploaded in quite a while, so thank you all so much as always for your support and dedication and all that kind of stuff. And I just pray that I teach you guys more about God and the Bible and just the good news of Jesus Christ. And I just thank you all again. I know I say that a lot, but honestly, I can't thank you guys enough. So, yeah, just be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, be sure and do that. It would majorly help with getting this channel off the ground. So, see you in the next one, guys. Sayonara.